Hello. I haven't been alive in a while, so I figured let you guys join me while I go get the goosies. Look how tall the grass got. The geese, their heads are poking over the grass right there. You can see little black spots in the center, very center of the screen. It'll become more obvious in a second. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. They're foraging all the seeds, all these seed heads from the grass. The geese love that stuff. Hi, babies. Saw some Canada geese flying overhead. Did they come visit you? Oh, there's that little ducky. Or little, I don't know what the heck that is. This is a little bird that's been hanging out. It walks like a chicken and kind of looks like a duck. I don't know what it is. One of these days I'll try to identify it, but it's been hanging around here a lot. Probably likes all them crawfish we have. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, pig bird. Hi, babies. What are you doing? Yes. Shush phone. Hi, babies. Dang, that's a big crawfish hole. Hi, babies. Are we ready to go night-nights? Huh? Hi, Layla. Hi, Dino. Hi, Peaches. Hi, Pretty Bird. Hi, Ducky. Come on, baby. Charlie is hot on Pretty Bird's heel, as always. Ready to back him up. Layla. What, is Charlie being a butt to you still? Come on, Layla, to the left, girl. To the left, to the left. Let's go, girlie. Let's go. Nope, nope. Layla, we gotta go to the left, girlie. Let's go. Let's go, babies. Come on. Let's go. Peaches, you're definitely starting to molt. Oh, you're getting ready to sit on the eggs, huh? Finally. I need you guys to quit laying eggs. They're not fertile. Come on, let's go. Come on. Layla, Layla, Layla. Come on, babies. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, Layla, Layla. Oh, Dino. No, we're going bedtime. We're going bedtime, Dino. Come on, let's go. Are you scared of Charlie, too? Yep, Charlie's being a butt. Let's go, Dino. Let's go, Dino. Come on, here. Come on, Dino. Let's go. Dino. Dino. I won't let her hurt you. Let's go. Come on. Go on. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Let's go. Come on. Look at the sun. Looking beautiful over there. Setting. I gotta tell y'all, the amount of gorgeous sunsets in Texas is unreal. I'm just saying. Just saying. The sunsets, I've seen them in Oklahoma, I've seen them in Arizona, and I've seen them in Missouri. And so far, Texas is number one for sunsets. Just a thing. Now, I'm in northern Texas. I don't know if that makes a difference, but still. Come on, babies. Let's go. They'll follow. I just got to move the domestics. I do a little bit more doofy. Y'all are a little bit more doofy. Let's go. Come on. You coming, Pipbert? There you go. There you go. Look. Look, I got all my geese in a row. Oh, almost. Let's go, girls. Come on. Move it. Move it. Let's go, Babas. If you're new to us, yes, I legally own Canada geese. No, you cannot own wild Canada geese legally without having very special permits. To keep a wild Canada goose, you would have to either be a rehabber or a sanctuary. Even rehabbers would have limits, to the best of my knowledge. Not 100% sure if there are any variations from state to state regarding rehabbers when it comes to non-rehabilitatable Canada geese. But I do know for a fact that certain sanctuaries have the ability to own Canada geese with special licensing, with special permits. But you can own domestically bred Canada geese. So the way that works is that you have to obviously check your state laws, because there is federal and then there's state involved in this process. And then depending on your state, some states will have additional like paperwork, additional permits or something to own them, to the best of my knowledge, and some states don't. But if you find a legal breeder of these animals, you'll be able to receive a federal document that you need to prove that you legally acquired them, which will act as your permit federally to keep them legally. But this does not allow you to like sell them. So if my Canada geese have babies that are pure Canada, I would not be allowed to legally sell them to anyone because I wouldn't have a seller's permit or what they call a breeder's permit. I would only have the one that allows me to own them. Now, this doesn't really apply to all exotic birds, interestingly enough. Some birds, like for an example, and again, there might be variations in different states, but some birds do not require a federal permit, but they may require a state permit. So for an example, the bar-headed goose does not require a federal permit, and the barnacle goose does not require a federal permit. But some states do require some sort of proof that you got them from a legal breeder. So like, as in, they want to know what your source is so that they can ensure that either the animals were not taken from like overseas, from the wild. So barnacle and bar-headed are geese that live in Europe. And we might be getting, I'm just saying, we might be getting some bar-headed goslings this year. Might be, maybe, just possibly. Look at the babies following. Doing so good. I'm like literally part of the goose line. I'm part of the goose train. Like in front of me and behind me. Oh, you guys broke the train. That's no fun. They're like, we don't need a path. Anyways, Pitbird being a good leader. You got it, boy? You know, if you would just let me be in the front and push down the grass, you wouldn't have to push through it like that. Dork. Anyways, so, and you can literally see like a path is created for everyone else. And then you've got the stragglers, the ones that want to walk through the grass so they can forage better. Anyways, but yeah, we might potentially be getting some bar-headed goslings. And I am trying really, really hard to get some cacklings this year. The cacklings would be for Squirt. Squirt is not with us right now. She's actually in the front yard. She's been hanging out with the chickens a lot. I think it's because of her size. I think she, come on, babies. Come on, babies. Get out of that tall grass. Come on. We're not playing hide and seek. Come on, Goofy. No, we're not going underneath that trailer. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Peaches. Go on, Peach. Peach loves to hiss it. Let's go, Layla. So literally all of my geese are tame. The only one that is not tame is Peaches. And ironically, Peach is the only one besides Squirt that is goose raised. And Peach and Dino, which are the two in the front here, the two that have that brown coloration, they are actually Layla's children. So this is Layla, that's their mama. They're both about a year old. She's a phenomenal mom. Interestingly enough, all three of these have been laying eggs. And they have been getting mated by Pretty Bird, our hybrid gander right here. This is Pretty Bird, our hybrid gander, and he's been mating them. Well, Pretty Bird does appear to be sterile, which is a phenomenon that happens when you cross a Brunta genus with an Unsa genus. And the offspring will often be infertile. Now, there's some research to suggest that there's a possibility that some ganders will still come out having low fertility, but it's a very contested kind of area. Like it's a back and forth kind of thing, like where different people disagree about it, and but within the breeder community, it's generally accepted that hybrids between two different genuses are going to be infertile. And fact is that most breeders will not keep a hybrid Canada goose alive. Most breeders will euthanize them. Hi, babies. Hi, my pretty babies. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Hey, Ducky. Let's see. See if I can find one of the ones that you like. Oh, you like? Oh, I don't think you like these ones. These are too pointy. See what they're doing here? What Ducky is doing is basically they use their beak and they slide it up like this to take off the seeds. And they have those little serrated, they have that serrated part inside of their beak that looks a lot like teeth along the top and bottom of their beak. And this is actually what it's for. It's for ripping the grass and for stripping the plants of the seeds to eat them. What's really interesting about that, though, is that these animals actually will then proceed to walk around grazing in other areas, and when they poop, often the seeds won't be completely digested, so the seeds will actually, in a way, almost get fertilized by the geese eating them. What are you guys doing? Walking around this? This is scary? Yeah, well, it's not good, but it's not scary. Let's go, babies. See how they wait for me? This is because most of my geese are hand raised. Guys, I don't like you drinking from that puddle. Come on. Let's go. Nope. Come on. It's way too close to the metal. It's been raining and I don't like it. I don't know if that water is good or not. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, babies. Charlie and Blue, move it. Come on, girls. Thank you, ladies. Anyways, so about hybrids. Another interesting fact about hybrids is that they generally are each unique looking, and something that we've been finding with Pretty Bird is that his plumage has been changing over time. So where a Canada goose will shed their feathers every year and regrow them, generally, mostly like 99.9% of their appearance will remain the same, with slight variations in the shape of their chin strap patch, so that white patch on their cheeks. With Pretty Bird, we actually have had him now switching out. Darker feathers for lighter feathers is what's most commonly happening with him. And so he's got these white spots all over his head and his area. His cheek patch has actually gotten bigger. It's more oval, whereas Canada geese have a more narrow chin strap. Pretty Bird has a large oval chin strap, and he's been getting these white spots on the back of his neck. His chest has become much lighter than it was when he was only a yearling. So his first year feathers were much darker, and they've become lighter over time, matching more of that Canada goose pattern. But then on his neck, where he has the dark brown and black feathers, he's been getting a lot of white feathers that have joined in and changed some of his plumage. So if you guys ever go bird watching, and if you ever see a wild hybrid like Pretty Bird, and there are some markers how you can tell them apart. For an example, a Canada goose, a regular Canada goose will always have black feet and a black beak. Often hybrids will have light beaks and light feet. And in some cases, they will have a dark beak and light feet, which of course it's possible for them to have dark feet and dark beak as well. But then there's other markers, like for an example, their coloration will be slightly different in some cases, or very different in some cases. In some cases, or in most cases actually, there is a variant on their chin strap. So when you look at the regular Canada geese, you can see, to someone who doesn't really know these birds, the chin straps probably all look the same. Those white patches, they all look almost identical. Whereas Pretty Bird's is much larger and covering way more. Because Pretty Bird is a descendant of what is considered a Chinese goose, and Chinese geese have this knob on the top of their beak where it's like a big bump that seems to be part of their beak. Pretty Bird has a little bit of a knob on his beak, like a slight forming of a knob right here. And when you look at Canada geese, you can see they don't have that. Their beaks are just sloped down like that. Hi, baby. You saying hi to everyone? Hi. Hi. You gonna say hi too? Hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Hey, Ducky. What you doing? Excuse me. I'm trying to get that string for my jacket. They do love nibbling on stuff. They're very curious. This is what happens when Canada geese are tame. They're actually very sweet. When they know they can trust you and you won't hurt them. They're not mean. These are not bad animals. They're literally just trying to nibble and explore. They're not trying to hurt anyone. This is just normal curiosity from a Canada goose. Because geese are actually very playful as well. And they're very curious. And these guys trust me because I raised them up. And they know I won't hurt them. And one of the reasons why that's so important to me is because if one of my geese were to get injured, I would want to be capable of taking care of them without having to fight them. Because the thing is that it would make me taking care of them so much harder. What happened to your beak, baby? Did you hurt your beak? What you doing, Ducky? Hey, Ducky, Ducky. Hey, Ducky, Ducky. So Ducky, when Ducky was a baby, Ducky had a beak injury, which left one of his nostrils much larger than the other one, and the other one just a little bit larger. When you look at this nostril, wait, let's see. Look at this goose's nostril, you can see that it's really slender and kind of long, elongated, versus when you look at Ducky's, you see it's much larger right here on one side, and on the other side, it's just a little bit different. It's still larger, but not as obvious. Oh, Pip Bark, be nice. Don't be jealous. See, with Pretty Bark being a hybrid, you can see that his strap on his head, you can see it in this camera really well, it's actually more of a brown color, whereas the Canadas have more of a black tone. Now, keep in mind, these guys have been shoving their heads into dirt and into mud water to forage, but you can see it's much more of a black, like a deeper black color that they have, whereas Pretty Bird's has much more of a brown color to it. Hi, Pipper. Hi, Pipper. Hi, buddy. This strap, this white strap around his beak right here, this one, going all the way around, he actually didn't have this for like the first 2 years of his life. This white has been extending over the years. He's 5 years old now. I hatched him, so I've had him from the beginning. And I've actually been recording his development and his changes since he was about 3 months old. So I've been keeping basically record of him all this time on this channel mostly. And so it's actually kind of interesting when I go back a couple of years and look at what he used to look like and compare to now. You can really tell the changes. I've got a goose on my jacket. And then one right here. Yeah, you're busted. You're busted. Yep, I know I got dirt on my pants. Thanks for pointing that out. Thanks for pointing that out, Goofy. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, Ducky. Hi, Ducky. Ducky's a male Canada goose. Oh, he's gonna threaten the kitty. Better back up. Up, and there's Squirt. Squirt's looking like hell. She needs to molt back badly. Her feathers are all messed up. She had some stressful situations beginning this year that kind of messed up her feathers. So, and then on top of that, during mating season, Pretty Bird did become much more protective of his gaggle. And during that kind of, what's the word, like territorial behavior, he did nip at Squirt a couple of times. But she's also starting to molt, which makes them look like hell. I'm telling you guys, like, they look horrible during molting. And Squirt does have a little bit of a choppy trim job on one of her wings. So all these birds have trimmed wings, and then two of my birds. So this right here is when you just trim the flight feathers. They will still look like this, okay? Because it's not the whole wing I'm trimming. It's just the flight feathers on one side of the wing. Whereas this one right here, she was pinioned by her breeder. So I actually didn't even know that the breeder was going to do this. I am not happy about it. She's 2 years old. I got her as a gosling. So it's not like I'm over here not loving her or anything. Like, these are all my babies. I don't care. But it does bug me in the sense that when they're running, even if they don't fly, they will use their wings to increase their speed for running. So if, say, for an example, there's a predator, they will use their wings to jump. They can use their wings to still have some flight, even though they can't fly all the way up into the sky. They can still fly like a good, like if the tree was like right here was the ground, they could probably still go about this high, gaining some flight, and fly 30, 40 feet in some cases, even if they have trimmed flight feathers, which gives them that ability to get away from a predator because they still have that, like, their full wings are present. It's just one of their flight feathers on one of the sides of their wing does not have enough balance to gain full flight. And I did this intentionally because I want my birds to be able to defend themselves. And their wings are actually also part of their weapon for ganders and for geese. Like when they fight, they will use their wings to attempt to punch the predator to try and protect themselves. And the problem with pinioned wings, like her, you can see part of her side is much more exposed. Whereas the other ones, they have much more coverage from their wings. And the problem on this side is actually once they hatch, to pinion a bird, you basically take these tiny babies' wings, okay? And you, on the very tip, like their wings are like maybe this long, like they're tiny, tiny wings. Even if the gosling's this big, their wings are tiny, tiny, little chicken. It looks like when you're eating a chicken wing and the wing part, right? Like it's basically like that. That's all you see basically. Like there are no feathers yet, so it's just down. And the wings are maybe this big, and they take off this much of it. They literally clip it off, like they cut it off. By doing that, they're taking away the cartilage and the roots that would normally grow the second part of the wing, so like past the elbow, the extension of the wing. And it's basically like me amputating. So in translation, it would be like if this is my arm, right, and like my elbow's right here, it would be like me amputating. Let's see if I can kind of set this up a little bit. If this is my arm and my elbow is right here, right, it would be like my arm getting amputated right here. So just after the elbow, it would be like this part of my arm being amputated, if you're going to compare it to a human's arm. It's a little bunny, baby. No. Stray cats annoy me sometimes. Brownie! Ah! Uh-uh! Brownie! Kitties! Kitties! Yeah, it's gone. I distracted you. Kitties! Kitties! Brownie! Leave it be. No, you leave it be. No, you leave it be. Stop copying those butt heads. Stop it. It's my daughter's cat. All these other ones, these are all strays. I'm just an idiot and feed them. And then that orange cat right there is mine. Well, ours, but he's pretty much mine. I claim him. My kitty. Anyway. Alright, babies. We are back up. The pond is back there. And lately they've been spending a lot of time in the front yard. I don't know if it's because the front yard is mowed and the backyard isn't. I don't know if that's the reason, but they have been. And they kind of go back here and there. They're definitely starting to molt. You can see that their feathers are starting to hang down. They're starting to look more messy. Like they look a little more beat up. And they're not. Their feathers are like thinning out because they're working on trying to get them off. And they're just not in great condition anymore. And this is normal because these feathers have been around for most of them have been around for pretty much a year. So, and yeah, but like I said, there are multiple reasons why I'm not a fan of pinioning. Personally, I kind of feel like it's cruel, but that's my personal opinion. I understand it. I understand the reasoning and the logic behind it. I just don't like it. And I don't see the big deal in trimming their wings once a year, like just trimming their flight feathers. It's once a year that you do it. So I don't feel like it's like this horrible, hard, chore to have to do. Maybe it's because I don't have that many birds. I know 12 seems like a lot. Well, 13 if you count Dodo. But I know 12 seems like a lot of geese, but I don't trim all of their wings. Remember that Charlie and Blue are both pinioned, so I'll never have to trim their wings because they're missing half of one of their wings. Dino, Peach, and Layla are domestics. They just don't fly. I don't need to trim their wings. And I free range them, so there's no reason for me to trim their wings when it comes to like keeping them inside the property or something. They don't fly over the fence. They walk through it. And then outside of that, I only have Squirt, Ducky, Petrie, Sarah, Spike, and Littlefoot. And then those guys I have to trim. So those are 6 geese that I actually trim. And then Pretty Bird, I did trim him round, like this past year I did trim him. I may or may not trim him again. Now that he's grounded with a mate, I might not trim him again because he is pretty much mated to the domestics. So he's like in love with Layla. And he does have a Canada goose. These right here, that one is Blue. And then, are you Charlie? Yes, you're Charlie. So Charlie and Blue are my first 2 Canada geese that I purchased from a breeder. And Charlie is in love with Pretty Bird. Like, she wants him to be her mate, but Pretty Bird doesn't really see it. Like, it's not, he doesn't notice it. And he is hyper-focused on Layla, which is this white, well, golden one, white one, whatever you want to call her color. But yeah, the main reason why I make videos, for anybody that maybe doesn't know us, is because I like to try to show that these animals are not horrible, aggressive, mean animals that are just gonna beat you up, and I try to teach people about the amazing things when it comes to Canada geese and their different personalities and their behaviors and the things that are actually really special about them and unique about them. You see how this guy's standing? He's actually the guard currently for the gaggle. So while Pretty Bird is busy grooming and foraging and everybody else is foraging, this guy is standing over here, fully extending his head to make sure that he can see the surroundings well as it gets darker, and he can keep an eye on things. And if he sees a predator, he will alert the rest of the gaggle to let them know that something is not right. And they will actually take turns. Pretty Bird is constantly on watch too, generally. And yeah, they really work together, taking turns to keep out watch and to guard everyone and look over the girls. And the males are generally the ones that keep watch. The females will help as well. It's not like they're not paying attention to surroundings, but the males do it a lot more. Right, baby? Right, babies? Hi. Mm-mm. Yeah? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What's up, Ducky? Yeah, Ducky always comes to Mama. Yes, Ducky. Yes, Ducky. Hi, Pretty Bird. Yes, Pretty Bird. You guys see how they come over to me? They all want to come nibble on my clothes and come say hi. No, you gotta be careful. My skin's under them clothes. Yes, Pretty Bird. I know, Pretty Bird. Now, these are animals, and they have instincts, okay? And I am very honest about the fact that different animals are going to have different personalities. And during some times of the year, these animals will become more territorial and more defensive. So Pretty Bird, for an example, during mating season is much more nippy. And he may sometimes become a little more defensive and what people would consider aggressive. But it's a limited time of the year, and that's literally his job. His job is to assert his dominance, to be very protective of his females and his nest and then goslings, because it's his job to keep them alive and keep them safe. And a lot of people, I think, take that personal almost in a way, but it's like, if you stay far away, like if you stay far enough away from a goose or from a family of geese, and you don't approach their nest and you don't try to mess with their babies, they really don't want anything to do with you unless they're trying to get food from you. And in that case, they're not going to come just charge you for no reason, you know? They generally always have a reason. And when I say generally, I mean a reason that we can identify. Sometimes we don't know what their reason is, but I'd be willing to argue that they still have one. We just don't understand it. Hey, babies. You want attention today, don't you, Ducky? Ducky, Ducky, Ducky. Do you want some food, Ducky? Do you want some num-nums? Ducky gets jealous. Ducky doesn't like the domestics messing with me. Hey, Dino. This is my daughter's Goose, Dino. She raised this one up. Isn't she beautiful? Hi, Dino. Hi, sweet girl. All right, Ducky. Mommy will get you a snack, okay? Mama go get you a snack, Ducky? Huh, Ducky? Hi, Pretty Bird. Hi, Pretty Bird. Yes, Pretty Bird. Dodo is almost big enough to start hanging out with you guys more. Yeah. You guys are going to have to behave yourselves and allow Dodo to join the gaggle. Yes. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Which one are you? Which one are you? Oh, you're Petrie. You always come over, don't want me to pet you, though. See, some of my geese would rather not be petted, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. See, this is Charlie. Charlie might nibble on my hand and interact with me, but she doesn't like being touched, which is okay. I don't blame her. The first human touch she's ever experienced was for somebody to cut off part of her wings, so you can't really blame her for that. Hey guys, come on. Mama, get you some num-nums. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on. Are you coming? Come on. Let's go. And it's the cool part about raising your own gaggle. Look at it. I'm going to take over the world with these guys. Come on, babies. Come on, babies. Get them a little snack. Let's see what I got over here. The chickens left anything. Yeah, we got a couple of seeds here. Got some scratch left over here. second. Let me get that in my hand. 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll let you guys see how they act when I give them food. Pretty bird makes some funny noises when I start feeding him. Ducky. Hey, Charlie. So messy. Hey, Squirt. Want some? No, Pibbart. Blue? You want any blue? Pibbart, you just had some. You're so greedy. Yes, I'm going to feed you all in a minute. My goodness. Not my fault you guys stand back there. Look at him. Pibbart. Let everybody else have a bite. Here, Ducky. Ducky. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's losing their mind. And you have some that eat really gentle. And then you got Pretty Bird, who's like chowing down so fast, he's dropping half of it. Okay. Hi, girls. Here you go, little foot. Look how gentle. Look how gentle. Here you go, Petrie. Yes, Pretty Bird. I know, Pretty Bird. I know you want it. Hold on. I'm trying to let everybody have a little bit. You ate most of it. Here you go, baby. Next, you gonna eat some? Come on, Spike. Don't be mean. Well, Pibbart, you dumped most of it. Pibbart, don't be a butt. They actually don't hurt my hand when they eat out of my hand. They know what is food and what is my hand. It's kind of funny. It's the only two that didn't want to eat with Blue and Squirt. Now, anyways, I'm going to have to go and finish up lockup. It's getting dark now. But I wanted to let you guys see the birds, do a quick live because I haven't in a while. And I will see you guys later. All right. Bye, Squirt. Say bye-bye, Squirt. Yes, Pibbart. You say bye-bye? Bye, guys.